And then he's from a very famous city called Corona, California. Give it up for Mario Reyes!
Thank you, Santa Monica, the Crow. Let's hear it. Our host, she love you long time. I gotta say, my name is Mario. All my life, people have asked me, "Hey Mario, where's Luigi?" Well, I've never had an answer till a few months ago, and the answer is, well, he's in federal prison for being a fucking hero. If you don't know who I'm talking about, they call him a CEO killer. Yeah, that's not my brother. Yeah, but I didn't see a CEO in that video. Did you guys? Because I saw a guy that was DOA. But come on, we all know the government's gonna kill Luigi. We know that, right? That man's good for dead. But I just hope that the government's gonna give Luigi that same option that they gave the guy in South Carolina. A few weeks ago, if you were paying attention to the news, a man was being put to death in South Carolina. And the government gave him an option. They said, listen, you can have an option. You can have lethal injection, you can have electric chair, or you can have a firing squad. And he chose the firing squad. And that got me thinking, okay, well, if I'm in prison, what would I choose? Sir, what would you choose?
The electric chair.
You choose electric chair? All right. A lot of people say firing squad. I like to think I would choose what they do in the Middle East where they stone you to death. Yeah, and then I found out it involved rocks, not marijuana. Yeah, fuck that. I'd rather have marijuana. Santa Monica, that's a conspiracy theory, right? Some people, we're going to bring up a few conspiracy theories. Santa Monica, do we believe in conspiracy theories? Yeah. No? I thought we'd get a big more pop on that one. The host said I am from Corona. Okay, now for the last 5 years, whenever I tell people I'm from Corona, they fucking run from me. It's like I said I'm from Wuhan or something. It's like, guys, I never got the coronavirus. Okay? I did get the COVID-19 though. And if you don't know the difference, I'll teach you. Well, the COVID-19, that's the 19 pounds that my fat ass got in quarantine. Yeah, I was actually anorexic going into 2020. I had just lost 200 pounds. I know you're sitting there thinking, how do you lose 200 pounds? It's called getting a divorce. Yeah. But the joke's on me, 5 years later, I'm still single. But it's all, I know, it's all good, I gotta say though, I am single. I do love the bigger girls, and I know we have some fat girls out there because I can hear you breathing. Yeah. And I've tried all the dating apps now that I'm single, and gentlemen, take my advice here. This is something I've learned on the dating apps. We have a lot of women here. Women, have you all received unwanted dick pics? Right? I'm sure you have. Okay, well, one thing I've learned from the dating apps is I will never send an unsolicited dick pic to a woman. I think it's rude, it's disrespectful, and I'm a videographer, so I'm going to be sending you a full-length video of this. Yeah, it's going to be a hard watch, but it's a short documentary. Yeah. Now, like I said, I've tried them all. I've tried every dating app out there. I've tried Tinder, I've tried Bumble, I've tried Grindr, I don't try Grindr. And Grindr turned out to be a major pain in the ass. I've never found a real girl in Grindr, just a bunch of fat dudes with dicks, tits, and, well, that's about it. But I will tell you what I am going to do now for my next girlfriend, what I'm going to do. I'm going to start looking at female prisons. Because I heard of a girl recently, she got lucky in the female prison. Her name was Gypsy Rose. Y'all remember her? She was that retard bitch that went to jail a few years ago for killing her mom? Well, she's out. She's not retarded anymore. Well, she's kind of retarded. I saw the social media. But her fucking teeth ain't retarded, so don't judge me, Santa Monica. I'll fuck a retarded bitch, right? I was watching Love on the Spectrum the other day, and there's some hot retard chicks on there. Well, yeah, right? Love on the Spectrum's fucking awesome. Which reminds me, Joe, you got a sister? Oh, man, yeah. So obviously, she ended up getting with a real-life Peter Griffin look-alike, right? And then when she got out, she got pregnant, she got knocked up. She just had the baby. Congratulations. I'm just hoping that the baby continues the family tradition, of killing the mom. Another female prisoner I was writing to recently, she was actually up for parole, and she actually got denied parole, so I can continue writing her. Her name was Yolanda. Yeah, that was Selena's killer. Yeah, I was writing Dear Yolanda, you know. I thought Selena was annoying too. I could manage her better. Let's talk. Yeah, she never called me back. Two last things. Do we have any Michael Jackson fans in the audience? Remember Michael Jackson, the King Pop? Another conspiracy I want to bring up, it's going around the internet, it's called hashtag Farrah killed Michael. Have you guys heard this one on the internet? You can look it up, hashtag Farrah killed Michael. Well, it's a conspiracy theory. The theory is that on the morning of Michael Jackson's death, Farrah Fawcett actually died first. Farrah Fawcett got to heaven around 9 in the morning. And when she got to heaven, Jesus said, Farrah, you were such a good earthly soul. I'm going to grant you one wish. And Farrah didn't have to think hard. She just said, Jesus, I want all the children of the earth to be safe. No more child predators. Yeah, 2 hours later, Michael Jackson was dead, ladies and gentlemen. That's a conspiracy theory I made up. We're going to push it, Santa Monica. Hashtag Farrah killed Michael. One last thing, I got to go. Besides doing stand-up comedy, I do videography, like I mentioned. I really do. I was recently making a sober recovery video with Brian Ted Welch from Korn. I made a music video with Jacob Castle Sublime recently. I also worked with a band called DGAF, and I got it tattooed right here on my arm. Does anybody know what DGAF? D-G-A-F. No, there are women in the audience. It's not don't give a fuck, sir. There are women, please. It's actually, it stands for doing God a favor. Yeah, if you don't buy that, I don't give a fuck. But also there's a few acronyms to, it's Dirty Girls Are Fun. Or for hoes, it's Ditch Guys After Fucking. But another one is if you're drinking and driving tonight, it's don't get another felony. And don't go away forever. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. My name is Mario Reyes. You can find me on Instagram, Mario Reyes 82, or on Sirius XM with Howie Mandel and Harlan Williams. Thank you guys.
Because I might be retarded. Thank you, Mario. I don't know why you kept talking about me like that, but I just like.